Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Namek, and welcome to Slay the Princess. Wow, I'm actually getting chills. I don't even know what to say about this intro. It's so beautifully haunting, or hauntingly beautiful. So, are we supposed to kill this princess? Well, let's do it then.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We have a bunch of options. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reasons she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Or, okay, tell me. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution! Okay, silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Okay, this is a lot of options. Yo, for visual novel, this is way... Usually they give me like 2 or 3 or 4. This is like 10. Again, there are no wrong options here, guys. I'm gonna ask her what the end of the world. What are you talking about? I gotta question this.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. But how can a princess be locked away in a basement and the world? I need more answers. I would question this too. It's not that I'm against killing her, because she really is a ticking time bomb. I mean, do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
No. I'm gonna... Okay. But how can the princess be locked away? What are my options? I'll go to the cabinet, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. I think this is a pretty solid option.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I don't know who to believe now.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Oh, baby, there is no wrong option, by the way. I'm looking forward to it.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Why me, though? Is it because I paid for this game?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay. Not very heavily guarded here if she's the ticking time bomb that you're telling me that she is.
You're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, there are exceptions.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm not expecting any jump scares, though. I'm expecting more psychological
The interior
horrors.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Ooh,
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
there it is.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Smart thing is we gotta take the blade. Just in case she is gonna attack us, right? But if we enter without a blade, she'll maybe think of us as not a threat. Or maybe she'll think of us as an idiot. There is no wrong answers, by the way. I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess
Oh,
and
I can
save
think of
the
a way.
world without it.
Oh, you could always choke her to death. Or starve her to death. Or bore her to death. Alright, here we go, guys. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe, but well then, how did she get here? I need
Her
more
voice
info.
Carries up the stairs.
Does it?
Who's there?
Ooh. Hello?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Maybe, Funnel. I only play one game a stream. Alright, what should we say? Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Hi. Let's go with hi. We're just making us ourselves... This is probably just lightening up the mood. Who's there? Hi?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay, she does sound a bit manipulative.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hello?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. She's only locked up by her right arm.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, guns can be beautiful, yet they take away lives so easily. She's a femme fatale.
Focus on the task at hand.
Alright, I'm here to question you. Why are you a danger?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
That depends on how you respond. I'm just here to talk. Alright? Steal your nerves and step forward. I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet. Nuh-uh-uh! Okay, yeah. You caught me. I'm here to slay you. What? No way. Why would you even think that? She knows who we are or what we're here to do, so there's no point in lying. We need to ask, I want to ask her questions. I need to know a little bit more about her in this whole world. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
My favorite game.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Yeah.
Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah. No, we're not dropping it. We're not dropping it. We're not dropping the knife. Or I'm not dropping the knife. But I'm not gonna just go up and kill her in cold blood without, well, at least not without any more talking.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your
Yes.
grip on the blade.
Yes. Yes.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
A little bit.
Because you should be.
Okay.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Well, I could just throw it at you.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Wow, she's literally threatening me right now. Or she's just letting us drop our guard. Maybe it's a magical knife. Slay the princess, drop the blade. I'm not dropping the blade. I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade, but just tell it like that. Maybe she will just become extremely aggressive. Alright. I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm
You're
gonna...
so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
God, why do I feel like she's the one in control? Oh. Okay, it's either we drop it or we kill her. I'm not dropping the blade, lady.
Then I'm not talking to you.
We are talking right now. I guess we're at an impasse, squinting at the princess while holding on the blade. We're just gonna squint at her. We're gonna glare at her.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
Oh!
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
We're just gonna keep squinting at each other. Squint at even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she.
Oh my god. She's becoming more Asian.
At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Oh, no. I think if we slay her, the game ends now, but I want to see where this is going. Alright. Alright. Princess, you win. You win. Don't make me regret this.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment,
Okay.
you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
What is your name?
Unarmed.
Unarmed. Okay, maybe this is not such a good idea. We can go back and grab the blade, can we?
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay, so, okay. We stall for a little bit more time. I need to know what's going on here. What's your name? What are you doing here? Why are you a threat? Who the hell is the narrator? What's with the...
So here we are.
Yay,
What an
Shreddy. Yeah,
awkward start
welcome.
to a relationship.
Are we in a relationship? Because this is as close to a woman as I've ever been. Not really, but you get what I mean. This is my first playthrough, Shreddy. Okay. So a lot. Oh, geez, there is a lot of options. Okay, we talked enough. No. So let's break. We need to break the ice. How would I get you out of here? No. Are you coming on to me? This will break the ice pretty quickly.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. That didn't break the ice at all. Maybe it cracked it. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? How long have you been down here? What is your name? What is your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Why should I trust the narrator? Okay. There's people out there who thinks you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Okay.
Don't just tell her that.
What do you mean? I'm just asking a question.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Oh, your eyes are giving me major Monica vibes.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Well, no, but... God, look at that face! I am extremely sus, yet moderately interested. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I never said I was going to let you out. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No. And if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. No. Okay. Should we trust her or what we are told? Okay. Oh, have they told you why I'm so dangerous? I was hoping you'd tell me. Reverse psychology.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her.
No.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
She doesn't need to know.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Agreed.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
That's also true.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Am I being manipulated?
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Oh man, she is a lot. I can tell that she can be a very manipulative.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
It's the only thing you have. I have your
She's right
life
about one
in the
thing.
palm of my hands,
Her
well, in that
word
blade.
isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Nah.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything.
Oh my god.
All for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Well, she could be the savior. You know? Like, she only becomes a monster if we treat her like one. This is the weirdest dating sim I've ever played. Not that I played much, but... Okay, we've done enough talking. How did you get out? Do I get out of here? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, that doesn't do much. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Is that a threat, narrator?
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh! Stop looking at me with those eyes.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Cut her freaking arm off.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we done enough talking.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Still, no.
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. I think this one might be the safest or the smartest option because I don't know who to trust. See, agreeing? I don't know who to trust, the narrator, the people, or her. Because, in all honesty, I think everyone is lying. Could be lying. But then again, I have to pick a side. Yet, I'm also very inclined to do this because I just want to see what she's going to do. There's that mystery about her. And I was like, if you're going to end the world, maybe I could actually see it. Maybe I want to... Or going to go with this option.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I'm sorry.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Oh, I did my part. Sorry.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Why would the key be just upstairs?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains
That makes
somewhere in
sense.
the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there somewhere. If not, maybe I can at least find you something to break you free. Cut her arm off. Or find something else. It's a cabin. I don't think there's anything else up there. We're gonna go with this one.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Wow. She's just like, whatever, it's an arm. Maybe she's an armed monster that can actually regrow her arm. Oh crap, oh crap,
She
oh crap.
speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Exactly. She's like, I don't care if it's an arm.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out.
Okay,
Anything to finally be free.
okay, makes sense.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Hey!
shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You
Try
try
the
the
door.
door, but it's locked from
Oh,
the
no.
outside.
Oh crap. Is this a trap? Is this where like we're supposed to slay the princess, but we're more like the fodder that she's looking for?
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
What? Nani? You're forcing me to kill her. I can shout, but I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Your
Hey!
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay. I really don't trust you guys either, but crap.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Well, we can do that on the next play. Next file. Just saying.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Alright.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Well, how do we get out of here then? You lose an arm. Okay, you're free. We're still locked in here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna go with this one, going with the more... You won't like what happens if you do that. Do I? Is this a dare? Are you daring me, narrator? Because if it's a dare you won, it's a dare you'll get.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Holy crap.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oh. What an interesting first date.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Well, she could just be very tolerant to pain, so...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, so she sees us as an ally. Thanks, Goody. Alright, alright.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh, crap.
I just can't let her escape into the world.
Oh, we're gonna fight the narrator!
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
Huh?
raises the blade.
Wait, what? Whoa! Why does our arm look like...
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, you can't control me.
Watch me.
Hey! Go! Oh, we have warn her. Slay the princess, warn her. Warn her!
Stop that.
Hey!
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't even know who you are. You're controlling my body. Stop it. Resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Get out of my head. 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 Get out of my head.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Uh.
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Huh? Pardon?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
No. 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 She's gonna kill me.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
No. No.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood
shit.
flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Well, Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Oh, we did get out of here.
You're on a path in the woods,
Oh,
and at the end of that path,
this
a
is
cabin.
another playthrough.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you
We just
don't,
start over. This is a
it will
loop.
be
Got
the
it. Got
end
it.
of
Of
the
the world. All right. I'll do exactly what you're gonna say. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. What?
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
You have the same voice.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out
Skeptic.
of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Ah!
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
See ya, Funnel.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Yeah. Everyone's inside my
As far as
head.
trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Well, that's because you tried to attack her. Proceed to the cabin. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened. No.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree
It's a
to
love
this.
story. See how far we will go for the love of our life, I guess. Let's assume I'm telling you the truth. All this is really how it happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least
Okay.
a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which
Yes.
probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Or you forced my hand.
Absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you?
No, I do.
You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
No.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say
See-
something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Now you're flipping. You're kind of gaslighting us. I was like, well, yeah, I did that, and it's because it was your fault then.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world?
Oh, you're just messing with my head. Everyone's messing with my head. I'm so confused on this
If
story.
it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Reincarnated? I loaded up another save?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
I'm just...
You're talking in circles.
Yeah, I'm just so confused.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's talk about this, princess.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. All she did was slit my throat. She is supposed to end the world?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? What is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Okay, plot, got it.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Yes, right.
Because we're special.
Because we're special.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of liking this narrator a little bit more because he's got a kind of a sarcastic humor. A British humor is what I would say. All right. Why you're being cagey? What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
Yeah, the trust me bro thing. Alright, fine,
Great.
whatever.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright. You know what, this time, I'll listen to you. We're gonna go kill her.
Before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Wink.
Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Okay, we got a bit of some comedians living in my head right now.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Alright, princess, I'm back. Here to slay you this time.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor.
Doesn't seem
a
like
pristine
she
blade
even have any
perched on its
food here.
edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Approach the mirror, take the blade. Oh, this is different. This whole cabin is different than last time. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Let's look at the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Why can't we see our own
What are you talking
reflection?
about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I wasn't persuaded by her beauty. I was more on the morality of things. I was like, I'm gonna kill someone in cold blood. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
Yeah, I
rub
see
your
that
hand
hand.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, I look like a monster.
There was a mirror a second ago,
Huh?
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled.
Exactly.
Maybe it'll be back.
The mirror. This whole place is different than last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before.
I just
This
saw a
means you'll
mirror.
finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
No. Take the blade again,
You
just
take
in case.
the blade
Okay.
from the table.
All right, let's go in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A
Okay.
few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
She's gonna say, "Who's there?"
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Oh, it's different this time.
Does she remember us?
She better look the
You
same.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She looks a little bit
She
different
looks up
too.
at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking
Oh
loudly
my God.
as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Oh, she's like way more locked up this time. Both hands and her neck as well.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah, we can't get her out of here anyway.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Oh, well, she definitely knows that what we're doing here this time. Sit with her, slay her. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. I don't think this is an option. All right, I'm gonna sit with her before we
You
Sounds
step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay. Fine with me.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit closer. Sit where you told to sit. You're not in control, princess. I am. Huh?
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
What? Wait.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against
Oh no!
yours,
Stab her!
struck
Stab her!
you uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with
Oh,
unmistakable
no.
intensity.
Oh no!
Drop the knife or you die.
Oh no! We got no
What's
choice.
she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here.
I was just testing her boundaries.
The roles were reversed.
Okay, I was just playing a little
I
game.
don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled?
Just okay. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade.
Oh, that's right.
End her before she ends you.
Oh my god, is this gonna be a double kill? All right, drop it, and then we can we'll pick it back up. All right.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your
Hey!
hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
What are you gonna do with that, princess?
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Excuse me?
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
Uh-oh.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
No. Look away or watch in uneasy silence. Oh! We're gonna watch because I'm a goddamn masochist. Oh!
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra.
Stop giving me that description already.
To slice its way through.
Oh!
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh.
So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
What?
Finally,
Oh!
you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Oh!
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
I should feel elated, but...
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
My reward?
We should take her with us, don't you think?
No, no, no.
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory, hell.
No.
A proper burial. She did save the world, right? You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
Not really.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward.
Can we stop staring at the headless lady?
The danger has passed. You can relax.
Alright.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
Okay, I agree with that, Skeptic.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Claim your reward. Take the princess with you. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Bye-bye.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Okay.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse
Alright.
and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Are you saying that with such a sarcastic
The
tone?
windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Oh no. Open the door, accept your reward. What is this reward?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Huh?
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh,
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
No, the emptiness is our reward.
This is your reward.
Yeah! That's
An
exactly what I just
eternity of
said.
bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Okay.
This is what's best for everyone.
What, nothingness?
Like hell it is.
That's bullshit. Let's out of here. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with this. No, I'm not okay with this. I was kind of hoping we get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Trick me.
Like I just told you.
Fuck no.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days.
Let
or
me out of here.
months, or
Let me out of here.
years, or even decades.
Oh, hell no.
It's all a wonderful.
This sounds like
all
hell.
blur. You've never been happier.
Oh, I should have never trusted the narrator.
Decades. No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him.
Yeah, we
win.
can't let the narrator win. Slay yourself? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. What are you suggesting? I don't want to die here again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward now. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to accept my... No, I'm not... This is the only one. If we're going to have to reboot this, we got to kill ourselves.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Hell yeah. If this is immortality, I don't want it.
Why
This is
should
the
it
most boring
matter
shit
if you
ever.
die At this point, haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear.
Yep.
You
Stab
raise
yourself.
the blade, then drive it into your heart.
Oh, God.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see about that.
The gray. All right, we're back here again. Oh,
You're on a path in the woods.
oh, jeez, it's different now.
Wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things.
Yeah.
Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
All right.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop.
Voice of the cold.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
Uh,
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine. He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor.
Psychological horror kicking in. I am both utterly confused, disturbed, and schizophrenic right now. I just don't don't know what I'm doing.
Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our third. What gave it away? Your open discussions. The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget?
What happened to the narrator though? Because we get the voice of cold and we get the voice of skeptic. Are we supposed to keep going through different scenarios to collect the different kind of voices?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, he's still
What about
here.
Other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
No, I'm not a naive moron.
You say that, but we didn't have to do anything last time. She slew herself.
Huh?
It was nauseating.
Yeah.
Yes. She cut off her head.
Oh, I'm not sure if I can post that on YouTube. YouTube, don't ban me. I didn't mean it. When she did it to herself, it's part of the game.
And now she's dead. And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
She cut off her head. Her head? Without you doing anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves.
Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
What, eternal bliss of nothingness? Bullshit.
We weren't. We were bored.
Yeah, bored.
You were bored. I was just unhappy. There were still answers that we needed to find.
Exactly.
It was actually working.
You killed
And you
yourself.
killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
Shut up,
How does
narrator.
us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us?
The world doesn't stay saved if you die.
And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
Exactly.
Oh, now isn't
Oh.
that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones. But perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out.
All right, let's go see her then. All right. Oh man, a lot of options. A lot of I'm done with this. Bye. Turns around and leave. What did the princess do? We don't know. We just know that she's locked in a cabin, and that if we don't kill her, she will end the world. That's it. What's gonna happen if we don't go to the cabin? What happens if next, if it seems like our answers are in the cabin? We might as well go see this through. Proceed to the cabin. The whole path is different. Let's proceed to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her
Yep.
once, just don't muck it up this time.
I'm not killing her this time.
What we do is entirely up to us.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm agreeing with the voice of a skeptic.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
All right. After this gameplay, we're gonna have what? The voice of reason?
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world.
Says you.
That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
Exactly.
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world. Why? Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it?
Is it?
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real.
Stop talking, all of
Of
you.
course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
Oh God.
Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
All right, let's go. No other choice. She's definitely
As
back.
soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel
Oh no.
something.
She's a ghost. She's a ghost now.
There is a figure, faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall. Is that her? It's like she isn't even there.
Oh yeah.
See? We killed her.
She killed herself.
You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us.
Okay.
She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
Hopefully she doesn't look like a corpse, hopefully.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone,
Okay.
vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
Yeah, let's look into it again, huh?
Yes, the mirror that he
can't
see. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying?
Do you not see a mirror narrator?
There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
I don't. What
Why
blade?
isn't there a pristine blade?
Huh?
Maybe it's gone because she already killed herself with it.
Stop talking.
Oh, yeah,
None of you guys are
that's what we've done.
helping me out.
And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
Okay.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
We're supposed to find the knife first. How about this time we go in, but there's no door. Just approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room,
All right.
stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option.
Damn. I'm agreeing with Skeptic a lot. Wipe the mirror clean. Yeah, please.
You reach forward and place your hand on
Now
the
it's
door
a
to the
door
basement.
again.
The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
We need to get our
I'm
own
much more
reflection.
interested
We
in
need to see it.
seeing others.
Our reflection is a clue. Definitely. Do we need to go look for the knife now?
No way left to go but down.
Alright, let's go. There's no knife this time, though.
The door to the basement groans open.
Okay.
The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters.
Oh, she's gonna be like a Japanese ghost haunting our dreams.
There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment.
How do
Then she
we
vanishes
die
around the
this time?
corner.
Proceed down. I'm sorry about last time. Are we good? Is anyone there? I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything upstairs for me when I got here. We're just gonna go. Are we good? Sorry about last time.
Receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants.
Looks can kill. Just saying.
Anything.
Here we go.
As you descend the final
Oh,
step,
God.
the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
She's gonna kill us this time,
See?
isn't she?
She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do?
No. Her corpse is there, but her head is still attached to her body. So,
She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is.
Oops.
Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the
Crap.
stairs.
Oh crap.
So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh,
I don't believe in
for the love
ghosts.
of- Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic.
What do I do?
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more...
I mean, unless she can touch us.
neutral.
But
Things
she can
off the
open the
table?
door. She can touch us.
Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information
Can't she even
has
talk?
that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
I didn't do anything. You slit your own throat. You cut your own head off.
You were supposed to take me with you. Didn't I ask you for help? This isn't help.
I didn't say... What? Just don't drown me. Is this about last time? I'm sorry, now can you let me out? Rush for the blade, rush to the door. We're gonna die at both of those. Oh. Why did you kill? I didn't even kill you. You killed yourself. What's this wrong with you? I don't want this. Please, I'm big. Oh, we're gonna have to say, I didn't kill you. You killed yourself.
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence.
Gah.
Do you hear that trickling sound?
Water. She's gonna drown us?
Isn't it? It is. And it's rising
Oh no.
fast.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
It's not pleasant.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good.
Unless it's in your sleep.
Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
Okay. Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? I'm going to drown. What's wrong with you? I don't want this. Please, I'm begging you. Is this about last time? I'm sorry. None of these are... Is this about last time? I'm sorry. Huh?
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh,
Oh, jeez.
leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die? Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we
This is
can
just a
figure out way
puzzle?
to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it. Some things aren't puzzles to be solved.
You're being very
Sometimes you're doomed
pessimistic,
from the
Cold.
start. Most people are.
Shut
Yes,
up.
most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
Okay. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let me drown. She'll probably say pathetic again. I'm going to drown. She doesn't care. What's wrong with you? I don't want this. She doesn't care. Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? Probably. I'm going to drown. She doesn't care. Rush for the blade or rush for the door. All right, guys. I'm going to rush for the blade.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
What now? What now? What now?
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down
Oh,
towards
no.
you. You're swept up in the flood.
Oh, we're
Your
dead.
head slams into the basement wall. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness,
Oh, no.
disorientated,
Oh,
only aware of
I'm
the
sorry.
surface of the water and the emptiness above.
oh.
And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's so dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out.
Keep
Or we
kicking.
won't.
Keep kicking.
It doesn't matter either way.
Shut up,
But
Cold.
you don't have time to figure anything out.
All right.
Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Huh?
You're dragged
No!
under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
Oh, no.
As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand
No!
locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Night Wrecker.
Just get it away from us, please.
Kick her. Kick her away.
Past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless
Come on. We gotta think of something. Kick her face. Kick her teeth in.
But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your
Oh, no,
icy
no, 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 no,
limbs
no, no, no.
flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse.
Help.
All the while
Help.
her ghastly
Please.
figure stares
Please.
down at you.
Not like this. Not like this.
As unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
And we're dead. Drown at the hands of the fated spirit.
Blood. In the end, we're not so different.
What? Same way mine was filled with blood. Huh? But your lungs don't fill, and both she and her bones are gone. Something has taken them away, and it's left something else in their place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
The mirror is
Why is it
key.
here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Oh, thank God the voices are gone. I can actually think to myself now. I don't know where she went. I don't know how she'd ever go looking at her. I don't want to. The mirror is the key, isn't it?
Don't do this.
No, go look at it. Ignore him. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You're right.
Oh, you're back!
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Well, this is what we're here for. We're here to conquer fear, right?
The cowards, you have to look.
Okay, having Cold backing me up is not exactly the best thing. Okay, what are we looking at? You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
You already said that.
Ignore the cowards.
Look.
You have to look.
Just because I'm intrigued. The voices feel small distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Here we go, guys. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Is it a jump scare? Oh, it's you. Is that me? You are alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hello, my lady. Hello.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Am I your vessel? What are you? Okay, we can... Okay, this is the part where we can actually just relax and ask her some question. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know. What do you think I am? Solitary lights. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Okay. What do you think I am? I am a person. I don't know what I am. She's... It's quite handsy, huh?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I don't know whether this is a good ending or a bad ending, to be honest. Are you the princess? Do you know the worlds beyond this place? How about do you know the
You
narrator?
are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Attack the entity, destroy your body. Oh, crap. Okay, we're gonna let her talk it out. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I'm just utterly so confused by this story. Usually I have theories here and there, but I am just so lost on what is going on. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart.
Huh? Everyone's speaking in riddles.
Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Oh, man. But you were always the princess, or are you just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Let her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Attack the entity, destroy your body. What happens now? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, that part I can understand. In other words, go back and get more perspectives, get more information, and get as many endings or voices possible. And then, maybe then we will know freedom, or she will know freedom. Maybe that's how it is. In other words, we got an incomplete ending here. We need to get all the other ones in order to get the real ending. Okay, aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being somatic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget? How many time pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found.
Well,
but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
okay, it's basically saying you have not found enough. I'm not going to tell you how many there are. You need to go find more. And then when I found enough, she will let me know. I guess that's what she's meant. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay, so it's a complete restart. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever.
Yeah.
As we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
What if I refuse?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever? Oh, interesting option.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Okay, this is kind of like one of those visual novel gameplays where, hey, you got an incomplete ending. You got to go back and see all the ending, click through all of the correct dialogue if you want the real ending. In fact, I wonder if there's a way we can turn off the voices, because I actually prefer reading, because for me, reading is actually a lot faster. But if I actually have to hear them, then, that's more of a gameplay preference, though.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh! She actually clicked the game off. Interesting. I'm still getting used to how a
You have
game...
returned
Oh!
to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I never left your side. Oh my god, she actually knew when we actually come back. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Ugh! Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Okay. Being drowned by the... being drowned.
You're on a path in the woods.
You'll know when you
And at
see
the
it.
end of that path,
The real
is a
Slay the
cabin.
Princess starts here.
And in the basement of
Oh.
that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
You can skip previous scene dialogue by hitting the tab on your keyboard or L2 on your controller. Okay. Wow. I haven't played too many visual novel games except for DDLC. So exploring all these different options is kind of like, wow. There's no way we could turn around and leave. So we have to free her. I know that, but we also have to keep her from killing us. So maybe our approach is that we do not, and I mean do not, be hostile to her and ignore the narrator, because narrator seems to be like, to be someone who is like, no, you need to kill her. Just you need to kill her right now. So. Alright. Silent. Just ignore him.
You make your way up.
Alright, proceed.
The interior of the
Seeing this. And this time we're not going to take the blade. I wonder how this would change.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Hello? Is someone there?
Wow, she sounds different.
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Shut up, narrator. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Okay. We're not gonna lie. We're just gonna at least let her... We're gonna try and free her this time. Without literally cutting her arms off or cutting her head off.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Shut up.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I want to see the face of my princess. You look better now, right?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her.
Shut up, narrator.
Beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I don't know.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Well, honey, that's what I'm here for. I'm your Prince Charming to get you the hell
I hope
out.
you brought something to deal with these chains.
Nope. I'm
Don't
just here to talk.
If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Shut up. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut up, narrator. Get out of my head.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
Yeah. Any idea? And if there isn't a key, do you have any other idea? I'm not going back to check. Okay. She did say that we did this last time. Last time we had a knife. She's just gonna just like, oh, I'm just gonna cut my arm off. So this time, let me go back and check.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way
Oh,
out
no.
of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
Once at the bottom, try the door.
You try the door.
Nope. Alright, there's no point in
You make
shouting.
your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just take
Shut
easier
up.
for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
No.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, but at least we're here together now.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
We're gonna free her. Oh, we only have one option anyway.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
We cut her
you place
arm
the
off
blade
again!
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
Oh,
and
not
it
this
takes little
again!
effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Please don't kill us.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I didn't do it, Trady.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you.
Now let's
Now
get out.
let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape
Watch us.
into the world. As the
No,
princess
no,
approaches-
no.
This is- Watch me.
What are you doing?
No! Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
It's the same
You know
scenario
you have to
again?
do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying
Shut
to
up,
get
narrator. No. Resist,
the
resist.
blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh, is it gonna be the same where she kills us again?
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Please. Don't kill me.
Sorry. I'll try to be quick.
You're gonna kill me again!
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no. I'm
You
so
missed.
Sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and
Oh
again
my God.
and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you
I don't know what to
bleed
say here.
out.
I'm so sorry.
Well, at least you killed us with tear.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears
Thank you for
carve
killing me,
rivulets
princess.
of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this.
I don't want it to end like this again.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
I guess that
You made your choice.
it's over.
It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Crap. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. And you're here to slay.
Oh god, here we go again. Oh, you bet you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I think that's different.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us
Smitten.
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Okay, so maybe this time we don't have skeptical. We have someone else with us, and what I know is that this time we need to go in with a plan, as in maybe break the door, have the key, find the key, something before going down there and face her.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four
This
of us
is a
will be
love story
foiling
after all,
any
right?
and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
A true simp. Is that what you're saying?
Say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Alright, let's assume I'm telling the truth. Proceed. Let's go. We're not gonna say too much.
Warning. She will lie.
Yeah, I heard that
Already
before.
told you we're not playing along with your little game.
We're gonna
It's
trust
your
her more than
lies.
the
I think
narrator.
we've already been over this.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong.
Okay,
but
too much of a
everyone
simp right
needs
here.
to hear them. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Focus on
Focus on.
Shut up. I got this. I got this. There has to be a key somewhere. I mean, the only time she got released
The
is
interior of the cabin
is
clean and
basically
elegant.
with
Its stone walls
decapitation
draped
or
in fine-threaded
ripping her arms off.
tapestries.
There has to be
A
something
prison
somewhere.
befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table. The blade is your implement.
We're not taking the blade. Approach the mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least
Wipe the mirror clean again.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous. But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather.
We're not taking
out
the
of
blade.
place.
Should we take the blade? I'm just so confused. Okay. Everything looks great outside. We got the stars and everything. Should we take the blade? If she's a different person and we took the blade this time, will she act differently? The first time is always gonna I think like the first time we go in chapter 1, we're all gonna die in every chapter, but the first one is shaping her personality. Whereas in this one, she's a little bit kinder, a little more gentle towards us. So for this one, should we stick by our roots? Because last time we always took the knives with us, but this time, should we just forget the knife totally? But if we don't have the knife, then how do we get her out? Trevor. Thanks, Trevor. How do we fix her? I'm trying to fix my own mind right here because this game is giving me major aneurysm. But thanks for coming in. There is no wrong choice. I just got to keep remembering that. Last time we kept taking the knife and she was very hostile towards us or skeptical. This time we did not take the knife and she was very gentle. And then again, the knife will always present itself, I think. So we're not going to take the knife this time either, I think. All right, let's go.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh,
open.
there's
revealing
fire
an
this time.
intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the
Carpet?
torches positioned
What?
along the walls.
I don't remember this.
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is
Is
probably
she gonna be
doing her
tied
a
up
favor.
with 3 chains as well?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Hello? Is someone there?
Does she sound different this time?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Alright, calm down,
Yeah,
Smitten.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Yeah,
We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
simping.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of them. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Okay,
with the
she actually looks a
princess.
lot prettier now.
There's a heavy chain
But
around
this
her wrist,
time,
binding
she's
her to
not
the far
locked
wall.
up by her neck and the other arm. Still just one arm. And please, for God's sake, do not decapitate yourself this time, woman. Please.
My love, we're here to rescue you
Oh,
from your
God.
unjust and foul
The cringe.
imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was
Princess.
so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'm always back. I'll be back for you.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Nicest thing a woman ever said to me.
And she called us a hero.
I know.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. That's right, villain. And
You killed us.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made
Self-defense.
us try and kill her.
Yep.
It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right.
Shut up.
Damned
No.
a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
No, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be a complete
Complete
white knight this time. We're not gonna listen to.
Like the lady she is.
We have to be smitten.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must.
All right, that's enough,
Say to
Smitten.
him, he's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
All right. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to try to kill took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess. How do we rescue her? And this time, we have a window out here too, where the previously I don't remember a window. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out? No. What happened after I died? I have to ask. Did you? Okay. The narrator.
If the other version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
All right. Glad that we come to an understanding.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh God.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive
Compared
her
to
to
you,
violence.
Smitten? All right. We're gonna rescue the princess. I know we're supposed to keep exploring this, but we're all about action this time. We're all about action.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if
Says
wanted
you.
to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are?
Slip her
Be
out
able
with
to slip
ease.
her out with ease.
That's what she said.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
She's waiting for us.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Exactly, Nanta. I can fix her. We can fix her, guys.
I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those
empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator,
Narrator.
courageously step forward and free our beloved from her binding.
All right, I'm actually, as cringy as Spin can be, I'm actually agreeing with him.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain.
Spin, hold narrator back,
Passions contain
please.
Titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
All right.
You approach the
It
princess
looks like we can
and
just slip it
gingerly
off.
slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
Oh, it does. Well, I'll be
I'll
damned.
be damned. We're doomed.
Yay.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Yes. Okay, we're getting our happy ending then.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
Look at that.
embrace.
She's grown a lot, hasn't she? Please don't kill us.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Thank God.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power
The
of
power of love.
What do we do now?
Walk out of here. So what do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what do we do next. Yes.
That sounds perfect.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other.
We don't need
We
the
don't
world.
need the world for our happy
Yes.
ending.
Yes.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
All right, Nair.
You and the princess.
Please don't close the door. Please don't close the door. Please don't close the door.
Hand in hand.
Please don't push me down the stairs. Please don't push me down the
The way
stairs.
she's and what happens after we walk up the stairs?
All right, let's see it. Oh!
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Window, window, window.
Oh, no. Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the
Strength of our true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
That's called true love, narrator.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Well, I went with your voice, and it didn't end up that well. So we're gonna go with
I'm just along
Spin.
for the ride at this point.
Pretty much. I think I got this. Open the door by yourself. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. With the power of love, we can
Okay.
open.
Yeah, let's do it.
With the power of love, we can open this damn door together.
Like a pair of teenagers
Yay!
in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door.
Yeah!
Kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Yeah!
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade.
Take the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table. I'm not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Oh, I love your hate, narrator. Keep the hate coming, because we are in love.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
All right, just stay away from that knife. Stay away from that knife, please. Please, please.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
Okay?
and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. Oh, we won! We freed her!
Our happy ending at last.
Yes! Look at that. She's glistening beautiful. Beautiful. Way. What is that sound?
We did it. What should we do now?
Huh?
Where did everything go?
Huh?
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
End of the world?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Huh?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh no! Oh! Huh? Huh? Excuse me? But you didn't get the chance to make that jacket. Now you... Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returned.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is
What's-
that a mirror?
Why is it here?
Why is it here?
Okay. What? This is only... If we're being a symbol, so we only get 2 chapters instead of 3? Let's approach the mirror.
This
Doesn't feel right.
It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Voices feel small distance as you approach. Is it us again? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Again. You've grown. I think we can see a little bit more of ourselves. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Ah, here we go again. Sorry.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay, so we got another ending. We just need to keep going and going and going until we get the real ending. Got it. And then we see what this game is all about.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
We'll return to this game then. But I don't think we can do this all night. This game started out very creepy and disturbing, and then... Man, I say psychological horror. This definitely is within my taste. I'm actually very intrigued to see what happens next. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
As a child,
Oops. As a child, as an infant, I am a broken pattern. But every vessel gives fresh perspective and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
with every gift you bring me, I excavate the
See ya,
alleys
Cayman.
of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
So even she doesn't know, huh?
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Oh, man. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? You have been... It's either a why or a thank you. When I go back as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same thing as I've done before? Do you want me to bring... What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. Well, except the last one. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. Attack the entity. Destroy the body. If we try to attack the entity or destroy my own body, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that it means that we destroy the entire, we can go through the game entirety, fresh perspective all over again, rather than say, oh, I've done this before. I'm almost certain about it. But man, that one's actually really, really fast. Ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
All right. I can never get used to that. Bring the damsel to her. I don't know how many of these can I do.
You're on a path in the woods.
All right. At least you can kind of like skip most of this when you've been there before. We got smitten, we got cold, we got hero, and we got skeptical. Of course, we got the narrator. So we need to get as many different endings as we can. So I know one that is very, very easy, which is turn around and leave is one that I definitely thought about. I was like, this is a very easy one. Don't listen to anyone. Don't trust the narrator. Don't trust her. Just turn around and leave. I'm not sure if this is going to get us anywhere, but it is definitely an ending. It is definitely an ending that we have not taken in before. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. I'm actually okay with the world ending. I relish coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep. I don't even want to see the princess. I don't want to hear about you.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Yes.
Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
We're just gonna be an unknown. We're gonna be a past. Just gonna be someone who looks and looks away.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up, narrator. I know you're the bad guy here.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
What
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
We're just gonna... No. We're not even gonna enter the cabin.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Good. Good. There's actually a good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Yeah, but this is at the risk of someone's, like, morality. Like, I get the ethics. I get the number part, the logical. Okay, sacrifice a few for the good of the many. But there's also that part of, like, where's the sense in all that? It's so inhumane.
And last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Don't speak for me.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Okay. Can we leave this time? Motherfucker, if you get me back to the cabin again!
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
No. I'm just gonna keep running away. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start going in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh god, it's giving me creeps. This music is disoriented.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those
What
flickers
the fuck?
weren't just a trick of light.
Huh?
In every direction, there is a path
god.
and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins.
We're stuck in a goddamn
trying
loop.
to draw
We're stuck in a
you
loop.
where you need to be.
Oh my god. This is Exit 8 all over again.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
You
god.
care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right?
Oh boy.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Do we have to kill like infinite amount of the princess again?
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Well, that's it. Good game, guys. We died. The stranger. Oh, did we get past this? What happened? What happened?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
Guess we have
is
to
a
go in there.
princess. You're here to slay her.
No. Is it?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Go to hell. Exit. Proceed. Silently proceed to the cabin. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying in the hood. Stay in the woods forever. Forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh shit. I have to go in. Fine. I got no choice. We have to go in.
A warning before you go any further.
Now what? Dude, every time we go in here, there's like a different set of scenarios. Yesterday there was like, the basement was actually kind of nice with carpets and, you know, torches and stuff. And now we got a wall. I don't know if this is good or not though.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yeah,
If we
I've
stop
said that
going in
before.
there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Contrarian. Oh, we got the voice of Contrarian this time.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
So we got the synth yesterday, or Smin, voice of Smin, and then the voice of Cold, and another one of skepticism.
Let's keep an open mind.
All right, no choice but to go in, guys.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many
I'm
cabin
so
interiors,
lost.
all projected across
What
what's
the heck
almost
is
the
going
same
on?
space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh, I'm getting mind F so bad right now.
The only furniture
disorienting
of
and
note is a
uncomfortable.
plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a
Should we kill her?
pristine
Should we kill her?
blade.
Should we kill her?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, I'm not gonna kill her this time. I mean, we spared her last time, but it still ended. But at least we didn't die. She didn't die. So maybe we can have a good outcome this time, you know?
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
She's a monster that can tear her own arm off and slit her own throat. and pretty much overpower us. So what is that knife gonna do anyway, right? It's not like we can really kill her unless we sneak up on her.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You're as straightforward as this picture right now. Not very.
You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong.
Oh, exactly, hero.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
I'm so
You've piqued my interest.
losers.
What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah, what do we do? What happens?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Oh, so we had to pull ourselves apart? I really distrust the narrator. Almost as I distrust the princess. I don't trust either of them, but I definitely don't trust the narrator.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah, will you guys shut
I'm
up?
going to stop doing my job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Oh, alright, time to go in.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
We're not gonna take the knife, but I am gonna look at the mirror. I think the mirror is the key. Is very important.
Okay, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Alright, take the blade, approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about that mirror on the wall. We're gonna approach the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Are we gonna try and touch it and then it becomes a wall again?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Yeah, I've seen this already. Yep,
You
it's gonna
reach forward
disappear.
and rub your hand
Yep,
against
again.
the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Well, are you talking about the arm?
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Yep. They really don't want us to see ourselves. No, we're just gonna go straight to the basement.
The door to the
Oh!
basement creaks open, revealing a
Oh!
web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the
I am
closer you examine
so
your
bloody
surroundings,
confused.
the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing
Alright, you can
into
stop
a
describing
sick,
it already.
nauseating- If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Shut
Her
up.
voice.
We're not coming back then if
disappointing
this is the
collage
amount of
tone
stairs we have
and
to take.
personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
That punch is certain.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And
Yep.
whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
She's gonna kill us.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Smart ass. Well, let's see what the princess look like this time. Take the right, take the center, take the left. Oh boy, I don't think it matters. I usually always take the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Oh god.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice. Your breaths
What
puff
is-
out in clouds
what is
of condensed
happening?
vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the.
This has got to be some kind of hell. Maybe we are some kind of demented evil being that was sent here by some almighty god as punishment or something. Oh. What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Better not give me a jump scare.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish,
Oh.
until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Alright. What does she look like? We haven't even seen her yet.
Consumption and betrayal,
Huh?
skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh. Hi, princess.
What
I came
the
unarmed.
hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
She looks normal this time.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Alright.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Don't forget why you're
Don't
here.
forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case
I
you're
forgot the
missing, I'm
knife.
afraid I
Unless you
lost
wanna toss it
myself
to me.
on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings.
Alright.
She seems...
Let's question her this time.
normal.
You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? Getting down here was weird. Like I pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. There's all these questions are good. I don't think there's any point in asking for her name. She's just gonna probably give us something generic like, oh, what's your name? Or, I'm the princess. I think it's not really about what is happening here. We're trying to kill the princess, but what is it supposed to represent? So why are we in a loop then? This has got to be a mystery to it. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat. No. I felt like I was being pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Oi!
Probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh, this is giving major Monica vibes from DTLC.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him?
Yeah.
Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
The lady told us that we need to collect more endings.
It's hard to describe, until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
Oh, God, I'm so confused.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of
I
wisdom
did
you were
listen
given
to-
in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Alright, you know what? Next one, we will kill her. We will kill her. Okay?
Whatever
Next one,
you
we just
saw
go in
last
and
time,
listen to you, Never.
unsee it.
Just listen to
Whatever
you.
thoughts reasoned
No need to
their way
ask
into
anything
your
else.
head,
We'll just
unthink
kill
them.
her.
It's not
if we
already
can.
too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh my god. Why do you need more of her? There's more of you now. What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down for a reason. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. No, we're not doing... should we do that? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to kill you. Retrieve the blade. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything. Leave her in the basement and retrieve the blade. Can we do that? Alright, let's go grab the blade then.
That's not right. Go on.
Ah!
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Stop looking at me with those eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this...
Oh,
we can't...
oh my god. Oh my god.
Witty to say. I could use a good bit of wit right now.
I need a drink. I don't even drink.
Because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh no, did we die?
falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
We're gonna die either way. Either we die and try and kill her, or she kills us, or maybe we both die.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in space.
Oh god, this is disturbing and uncomfortable.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back?
No.
Can you fix us?
We
No.
should help her.
No.
I think we did this.
Maybe.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Really?
It's a little late for regret,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Please.
No, no, no. You just destroy everything. I'm not going to fix you. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. I'll do my best. This is the part where I just kind of run away. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know what to say. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Or just I'll say no. I want to be careful and just say no. But I kind of want to see just what is she gonna do if I say I'll do my best. Ah! When everything is possible, nothing is. What? I'm just... What? But you'll never know if she really hear your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Okay, we got another ending then.
Try and find her?
No, she's
Where's
dead.
that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. Look at the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels
Fine. Oh,
different.
yeah.
Don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Voices feel small distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's your own reflection. The decay. You've withered. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here, hold on, guys. she was just kind of like withering down, and now the achievement I just got was you withered. Are we like the same being or something? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Because there's nothing else out in this world. You only got the princess, and then the main character that we're controlling in the cabin. Regardless what happens to the princess, whether she dies or lives or whatever, or whether we escape or whatever, there is absolutely no way out of here. Alright, there's that lady with the arms again. Yep, you're at the cabin. Hello, how many endings do you need?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Alright, how many endings do you need? Tell me I don't have to get like 70 different endings, because I don't think I have enough patience for it. Can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Yeah, they can. I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Do you know what happens to her once we leave behind? I'm still planning to kill you once we're done. A lot of options has us killing her. But should we kill her? Or whatever this thing is. Attack the entity or destroy your body. I'm pretty sure that these two kind of ends the game. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Come on, give me a number at least. So we need more. Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I can never get used to this. Chapter 1, Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Yes, I know this part. Okay, we go. We're gonna go. Is that right, Shreddy? That's awesome. Alright, guys, we're gonna keep going. And this time, unlike the last time, we just tried to escape. This time, we will go straight for her throat. As if we're gonna no direct unless the mirror appears. I think we have to look at the mirrors. We go straight for the knife, go straight down, no question, and just attack her. Yeah, I'm proud of you, Shreddy, too.
That's the spirit.
Alright, let's go. It doesn't matter. Again, there's no wrong choice here. There is no wrong choice here.
We're not going to go through with it.
Alright, proceed. Again, there is no wrong choice. Mainly because I think it's because there is no princess.
The interior of the
this
cabin
is all
almost
maybe in this guy's
entirely
head
bare.
or something.
The air is stale and
Yep, I've seen it before. Take the blade. Go. Enter the basement. No, just go.
the door to
Keep
the
going.
base.
Alright. Continue down. Don't say hi. Just keep
Good.
going.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Alright, I've seen this one
and lock
before.
eyes
I've
with
seen
the
her before
princess.
in this form.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Yep, I've
binding
seen
her
this.
to the far wall
Step,
of the basement.
steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade
Go.
tightening as you
Go.
steal your
Go.
resolve.
Go. Don't even talk to her. Don't even look at her. Oh, no talking. Then, fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Don't care. Don't care.
You
Don't care.
should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Last time I dropped it, or the first time I dropped it, but not this time.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
End this. Alright, slay the princess. Alright, listening to you, narrator. There you go.
You lunge
Go!
forward without a
Go!
moment's hesitation.
Oh! I don't want to kill people in cold blood. Oh, she looks so innocent here. Oh, she's gonna turn into a monster, isn't she?
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
What?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I hope.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Oh no, she's gonna return as a zombie?
But is it over?
Is it really over?
Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some trick up her sleeve. Of course not. It was too easy. I think it's too easy.
It's over.
Oh no.
Don't get all worked up.
Okay. I'll listen to you.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Alright. Let's listen to the narrator, and then the next time we come back, we're gonna check her pulse. So this time, we're just going to listen to him. Okay, leave. You're right, she's dead. Let's get the GTFO!
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Alright.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Well, we did kill someone in cold blood.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Greater good, my ass.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
There's nothing outside, isn't it?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
There's nothing out here.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now
Yes,
is the vast
Trady.
emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
It doesn't matter whether we kill her or
You'll
not.
be safe here.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone is happy.
You're happy. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get better and you... Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone.
Yeah, a big pile of
Trust
nothingness. Yep.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years
What
or
a
even decades.
crappy ending.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Never
You've
been
never
happy.
been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course, I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy.
Not happy.
Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Okay, sounds good, Trady. Yeah, no spoilers.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf
I
ears.
said this one, we're going to listen to the narrator all the way. And that's what I'm
Eventually
going to
you
do.
pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words
This
like
is probably the worst
eventually
ending.
and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before
Simply
that
exist.
shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
In other words, this is a nothing ending. Good ending! You did it! You saved
You have
everyone.
already committed to my completion.
Huh?
You cannot go further astray.
Huh? There is no going back now? What? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I'm not. I'm just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good. Because I have
Huh?
an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
I'm gonna have to kill myself, huh?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Well, if given the choice, yeah, I would kill myself too if I was living in a nothing but emptiness. It's basically like floating in space. Unless I'm dead, I don't want to be alive around that.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness
This is not
away
happiness.
from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Agreed, hero.
Don't you dare.
When using the blade, you would kill us. Wouldn't we be dead? And you can get out of this hell.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're
I
welcome.
made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
What?
Eternity of
You mean
bliss?
staying here and looking at absolutely
Ingrate.
nothing? Ingrate? How dare you? This-
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement.
Oh,
and walk
jeez, I forgot that knife
downstairs.
is downstairs with her.
The princess's body is
Okay.
dust and bones, though the blade you used
Okay.
to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, please don't tell me she's gonna get up as a zombie.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
All right, here we go, guys.
The end.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing.
Okay. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Seems like this is a new
is
play.
a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I'm here to slay her. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Turn around, proceed to the cab, but I killed myself. What am I doing here? Okay, no. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Should I keep killing her? Should I keep killing her? Hasn't this happened? Oh, you bastard. I'm getting a sever... where are you seeing this? Alright, There's no reason to keep asking this. We already know. At least I know. We know, chat, that this is a loop. So, let's just go.
A warning.
Yeah. Don't listen
She
to her.
will
Got it.
lie.
I
She
got it.
won't be a problem.
Voice of the Cold. Oh, maybe did we already get this one already? Did we get this ending already?
The interior of the
No,
cabin is
we did
cold.
not. I don't remember
A
this
soft
part.
odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling.
It's a nice
outside,
door, at
banging
least.
the shutters against the
Better than
windows.
the crappy
The only
wooden
furniture
cellar
about
door.
is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check. Look at the mirror again. I'm always gonna
Walk
check
up
the
to
mirror.
wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This is
Yeah, I
not-
heard this one.
You reach forward
Yep,
and
nothing.
rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Nothing
I
again.
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly,
Alright.
it's not even important.
I'm gonna go take the blade again.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and
Just
save
in
the
case.
world
I
without
mean, she's already dead. That's what Cold is telling me. But let's go. What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like?
The door to the basement
Ooh.
groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying
She's
her
gonna
would
come back as a
probably be
ghoul
doing
or
her a
something?
favor. The room below is silent.
Oh, no hello this time?
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Alright, let's go down.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
Okay,
the
she
form
is
of
dead.
the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Or maybe is she? Maybe we should check for a pulse.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the
This is my
top of a
favorite
head
voice so
appears
far.
from underneath the floor.
I like the simp voice. He was kind of funny. He's the only guy in here that sounds overly naive and optimistic in this very weird, depressing world. Oh my god! I think that church just popped out of nowhere. Smitten.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you,
Oh.
followed by a mischievous
Oh,
skeletal grin.
she became Casper the ghost. Oh.
Finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
What? Her mouth is like sewn shut.
Ghost?
Oh.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, I came in to give you a stab. That was it. I came in and just poked you.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Ooh. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
How do we kill a ghost with a knife? Wait and see how the things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, maybe you should think twice about trying to attack me.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Oh, she is a ghost. Apologize. No. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy sort of revenge? I'm sorry. Is there anything I can make it up? I'm not apologizing. I'm sorry. Is there anything The people who wanted you dead tricked me. No excuses. Alright. Damn, that is a lot of options. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of thoughts. If you're dead, then really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Slay the princess. I'm just gonna say, any ideas, guys?
We'd always try violence. It's worked for us so far. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
Oh my god.
Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point.
Any ideas?
Do you have any ideas then? We could always ask her what she wants.
Ask her what she wants then.
Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Whatever she wants, it will end the world.
You be quiet!
Is that really so bad?
Cold? You're sounding like a little bit like the princess right
Yes, now. It is by its very definition bad. But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants.
Well, I never tried the thought of stabbing a ghost, so this will be interesting.
Is rarely a solution.
I don't know if I pick stabbing a ghost, it would be a wise choice, but then again, I always try to make the wrong decisions when I play horror games.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Well, I tried.
Adorable when you're confused.
Thank you.
But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job?
I know where else to
What?
go. I know where else to go. Attack her, fine, I can't hurt you, then there really isn't anything for me to do. Just get out of here. I guess I'll just get going. Slay her harder. Slay her harder!
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
Closer. Closer!
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me. So we could
I
get
don't
out
believe
of
you.
here Together.
I'm not getting out of here with you.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares.
Oh, she's
into
gonna
you.
kill us by looking at us.
Ah! Is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Pulls our heart out.
Yes? Nothing happens.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Let's not jinx it. Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence. Stare at... Did you miss? Sure. This is gonna piss her off, isn't it? Ah!
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs,
Oh, no.
the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Oh, how do I kill her? Again. Slay the princess!
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Ah!
It's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her?
Should have brought a gun.
We've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
See ya.
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Ah.
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm picking the scariest path. It's not like I'm choosing to. I'm more or less just a guy who's like, huh, this looks interesting. Maybe this will be interesting. The Wraith. Oh, geez. Well, that sounds comforting. We might as well go all the way
In
then.
the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again. The deck's stacked.
I didn't mean to choose like, oh, this one's gonna be scary. I was almost like, huh, this one looks interesting. It might make her a little bit mad, so I want to see what happens.
I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake
We
of it.
have to cheated. Well, since we killed her the first time and we tried to kill her the second time, why not? Why not? Why not just, you know, try to kill her again? Whatever.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this.
There is no way out.
There's got to
I've
be
resigned.
an answer.
Like, we're gonna be trapped in this damn loop forever.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
You might be onto something, cheated.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Kind of like Squid Game, I see.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start.
Yeah, I didn't have. I mean, everything is different here and there. I can't wait to see what she looks like in this one. I'm actually more intrigued now.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Why do you want her? Why does the narrator want us to slay her so badly? And when we do slay her, all it does is just make everything turn into nothingness. Something's not right here. There's only 3 characters. The narrator, princess, and us. The voices are just voices. I don't think they're real characters. They're more just other perspectives.
Well, were you happy?
No, why do you think I am
Of
here?
course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
Oh, Cold is still here.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself?
Yep.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Yep.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real.
I don't see any
The
people
danger
around here.
she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try?
Okay.
Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Sounds good, Shady.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something.
We'll kill her again. Maybe, we
we'll
won't.
kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
All right, let's go. They still haven't. We tried. No, we tried turning around and leave before.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
Let's see what it looks like this time.
It isn't long before your steps
Same
away from
cabin.
your destination.
Except it's
I don't think you need any words
even
of
creepier.
warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Yep.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
I'm with you, cheated.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
Where's the
A
door?
single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
This is
Curtains
probably
billow
one of
out
the
from tall
prettiest
windows
looking
on either
ones, though.
side,
Yet
obscuring
it's
the
still
path
very,
forward,
very unnerving.
fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is...
That's strange.
That's
Do you see
strange.
the mirror now?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh, narrator cannot see the mirror. Only we can see the mirror, which is a reflection of ourselves. What is that supposed to mean, though?
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward.
Well, whatever.
forward.
Right now, I'm no longer afraid of death. I mean, if we die, does it really matter?
Doesn't really matter, does
Yep.
it?
Nope. I'm with Cold now. Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I'm always being watched. You mean the narrator's watching me?
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now.
Yep.
Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
I kind of like Cold and Cheetah together. They're just like, you know what? We don't care. Just go for it. Who cares, right? Let's go.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Let's go.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your
Whoa!
arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing.
It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yep, again.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Yo, well, I came back to life and you didn't.
Shit, where is she?
Oh, cussing for the first time.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle.
Oh. Oh god.
Your heart skips
Oh god.
a beat,
Oh god, oh
standing
god, oh
in
god, oh
muted
god.
shock for one long, frozen moment.
Oh god.
Then she, the princess, constricts.
If this guy's reading this story to me when I was a kid, I would have nightmares. For years. Ah!
Snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse.
Oh!
And you collapse with them.
Ah!
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
Oh!
hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked
Ugh.
teeth.
Kick her. Kick her. Kick her head off.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
No.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me.
Well-
And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
Ah! Yo!
Worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Are you?
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Ah?
Do we even have a choice?
Well, if there's a knife, then
You always have a choice.
throw me the knife.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Oh, just let her be. No. Struggle. That's why I actually came to free you. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? I'm a victim too in all this, you know? Gaslight her. Let's gaslight her.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
Oh, God.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Alright. We need to maybe stall her. Struggle. Look, we're even. I killed you and you killed me. Water under the bridge.
And you think that's even? How adorable.
Just finding ways to piss her off.
But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger. Enough talking.
Oh no.
Plenty of time for chit-chat once the space is clear behind us.
Oi!
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent
Oh,
and
that's
curling,
creepy.
moving
Oh,
that
that's
would
creepy.
defy your understanding.
Ah!
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Please. Can we just talk it out?
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides,
I just
I
want to stop
all
staring at her.
wanted to
Stop looking
free
at
the
me. Stop looking at
princess.
me.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Well, thanks for the help then. I guess we'll just let her have her
And
way.
whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Yeah. Ah!
As she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake.
Hello?
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Okay.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know.
Jump out the window?
Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Good idea, cheated. Yeah!
Still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door.
Oh, come on. Don't be a...
It is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're a masochist too? Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Oh no.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends,
No!
and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Alright, come on.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing.
Just
a step away.
Go! Yeah, but we'll lose together. Oh!
Throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Oh, did we live? Did we survive? Probably not. I'm not. I don't hate you. I'm afraid of you.
A thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall and fall.
What
an end. Well, at least it's ours.
Yeah.
An empire of frigid nothing.
Awesome.
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
Now what? Hey, B. What in damnation? I don't know. We are stuck in an infinite loop of trying to kill the princess. She's definitely not human. She is, I don't know, a demon, a twisted soul. And right now she just tried to possess us. And instead of helping her, we decided to throw ourselves into the abyss. And now we have this ending.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh.
What is it?
Why is that?
Oh, you should have been here yesterday, B. This princess literally took the knife from me and decapitated herself. In front of me! And that traumatized me. So, in this playthrough, I'm hoping that I can get the actual ending.
He's gone. But
Near! Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mask, a growth, torn out of you. And the princess look at each other for a short moment. Oh. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the end of this run.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay. So, how many more endings do we still? We got 4 now. Is 5 the magic number or is 4? Come on, mirror again. Why is it at? Why is it here? Approach the mirror. Or just look at it. The mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You already said that.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
Let's hope it's different this time.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
All right, I'm looking. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's just your reflection. Nothing to be scared of. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Okay. Is it the cabin again? The lady? You are at the cabin. How many of these endings do you need, lady? 4. I'm traumatized enough here. I've got enough.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Huh? What? Oh. Do you think there are people out there? Do you think there's anything real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is one of them is something else I call him. The narrator. And he does want me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessel has had one? Hey, thanks for the follow, bees. Alright. How many more vessels do I need?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh!
And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Alright.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Alright, so we just need 1. 5 is the number, guys. We are almost there. We got 4. We got 1 more to go. Okay, we gotta ask her about the narrator.
No. Their minds are empty. Existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Every ending that I picked has ended up her being like some kind of monster or ghost or zombie like this. Except for one, which I spared her. And we went outside together. She was like super nice and bubbly. But then like, but then every other options that we picked have been bad, at least for her and us. So, alright, he does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. I want to kill him.
If he is anything other than us, he isn't worth the effort to destroy.
Okay, you're telling me to don't bother. Alright. I'm ready.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
I'll see you. At least she's kind of nice. Even though that she's like... Every time we get an ending of the princess becomes some sort of entity. And this thing right here absorbs them. So she needs 5 endings. Or 5 vessels, as she is saying. But is she on our side or not? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Lurk away, Nanta. We're back here again. Bring the wrath to her. Alright. Okay. What other options have we not done? We went straight in and killed her. That was the last one, which did not end up well. We went back. We kept going backwards. That didn't end well. We went in and spared her. That ended okay. And then the one which is the first run, we were kind of wishy-washy. We were really wishy-washy. So what other endings have I done? Alright. Yeah, I agree, Nanta. No worries. Okay,
Make your
okay.
way up the short path to the cabin.
Should we kill her
You'll
this
find
time?
the princess within.
What other options have that we're doing that is different though? It's either spare her or kill her. At least we can skip this part.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Skip. Okay. Do we take the knife? The first time we did. The third time we did not. So only the second time when we spared her that we did not take the knife. So if we go down this path, she should be on the nice side. I hope. Let's skip the knife. Maybe we'll retrieve it later. All three of you are gods? I don't know what that means.
Creaks open, revealing a stair.
Yeah, we've been here. Anyone there? I'm here to save you. We did not lie before, but
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting.
I see.
Okay. Lower
You're
her.
trying to get her to lower her guard.
Ooh!
It's a gamble.
That's right, guys.
But it might
We
work.
have always been very forward. So this one, on the last one, we're just gonna betray her and lie to her. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not comfortable with this.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
She should be nice.
You
Yeah,
walk
she's
down
nice.
the
Okay,
stairs
yeah,
and
she's
lock
nice.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her
I've
to
seen
the
all
far
this.
wall of the basement.
You were lying, okay. Okay, let's see. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Yep. Going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is somewhere. Okay.
Okay, I'll be here.
Oh no, the door locks. Oh, did I mess up? Wait, I mean... It looks like you're giving me a lot of spoilers, Nanta. I'm gonna ignore a couple of... I saw the word God or something like that.
You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just...
All right. Oh, that's right. Here last time we saved the princess. Here we're gonna slay her.
Without hesitation,
Aye!
bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground.
Oh, God. I feel so bad about this one.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
We stabbed an innocent princess in the back.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I didn't have a choice. It was the only thing left for me to do. I'm sorry.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room
Backstabber.
and
I know.
meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
May I wasn't paying attention, Nanta, though. So baby. Oh no. Oh no.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Wait, let me explain.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed.
All right.
There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Yeah!
You ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow. She lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Oh, this is not good for my mental health.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've
Oh,
got.
she's really turning into a monster. So, now I guess you could say it's self-defense now.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Oh, you telling me to spare her? Finish the job, run for the stair and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Let's finish the job here. I mean, we didn't just stab her like that and then go all wussied out on us.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer.
Yeah, the
to
door was
princess.
locked, B.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here.
It's for
either.
the safety of the world.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you,
Don't act so
narrator.
surprised.
I swear if I get the chance to.
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another
Alright,
step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and
Alright,
fleshy
guess this is how we
weapons.
died together, huh?
And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
collapse on the ground.
Oh, God.
And the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
This is just cruel. I can't believe it. You know what? I deserve whatever bad ending I get on this playthrough. I'm so
After
sorry.
all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I had no choice. If I spared you just like last time, it wouldn't have provided another vessel for that girl, and I needed another one of your vessel. I'm sorry.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Oh God, this is probably the worst one in the game.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, I died. Oh, I've never been so happy about death. The witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Yes,
you're
I
here
know it,
to
I know it.
slay-
Alright. Well, I slew the princess. Sure, she killed me, but I definitely got... Why am I here again? Yep, it's the same thing. Let's see what she looks like this time, guys.
A warning.
Yeah,
Before
don't
you
listen
go,
to her,
she
don't
will
listen to her.
lie,
Yep.
She will cheat. Don't
Yep.
worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Opportunist! The voice of opportunist is born from betrayal. Really? Alright, let's see what it looks like. I'm quite curious about it.
The interior of the cabin
Ah!
is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Should I take the blade this time? Alright, look in the mirror, look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Always look in the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next
Don't
to the
see
basement. What
much,
do you
blah blah blah, and nothing, and then it disappears, blah blah
You
blah.
reach forward,
Yeah,
rub
yeah.
your hand against the cabin wall.
Alright.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Should we take it? I mean, logically, of course we should. But at the same time, like, wouldn't it be interesting if we go up to the one that we betrayed, unarmed, guys? Wouldn't it be interesting? It might confuse her. Just saying. So I'm gonna go with that one.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
Nope.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Maybe the blade will appear again, just like last time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below.
This is like entering
The
someone's
ceiling is
throat.
thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
I would hate for the narrator to read me a bedtime story.
The air
Voice acting
smells
is really
dirt
good.
and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
All right,
Her
let's
voice skitters up from below.
see what she sounds like.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Okay, we got a psycho. I'm not nasty. Something nasty. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I came unarmed, miss. Maybe you can find it in your heart to forgive me?
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
No. This route is the route of betrayal. So we need to gain her trust again and then betray her again.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas
God, I'm
out
evil.
there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I knew I like opportunists.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Both.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Mmm.
Fine. You're the boss.
Let's see what she looks like.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You descend the basement steps.
She's got a tail.
Entering the dark room below.
She looks like kind of like a fox or a lion. Very animalistic. Hey, miss, I'm not into furries, just saying.
You can just make out the shape of the princess.
I don't swing that way.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Uh-oh.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back.
I don't
Fine,
have the
I'll
knife.
play along for now.
I don't have
What
the
do you
knife.
want?
I don't have the knife. But if it appears, it just happens to be appeared in my hand, then, you know, I could, you know.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Oh, we know each other very well.
No. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
I love the sarcasm.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Oh yeah, that's right. Soroba and Toriel. Yeah, but I make an exception for them. Maybe not for Princess right here.
Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time?
Yeah, I died.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
We only need one more vessel. Let's see where this path takes
Is it
us.
all behind us?
Who knows?
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
My world is depending on my choices. That's what the narrators say. So maybe the narrator is like the harbinger of nothingness. Like maybe nothingness. The end of all life. Maybe the god of death saying, you need to end, you two need to kill the princess in order for nothingness to exist. I don't know.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her,
you're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. By the way, you need to shave your legs. I'm sorry about last time. Man, a lot of options. Look, I made a mistake. We all made mistakes, right? I'm sure you made mistakes. I get the sense you're not happy with me. You think? You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Good things got out of hand. I'm unarmed. That's good gesture of goodwill, so why don't we talk it out? We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones? Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. I want to say something smart-ass, but I think this is the path of betrayal, so we need to gain her trust. Why do I get the feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you. No, we need to gain her trust right here.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
I did.
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Well,
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial
exactly.
arrangement.
And then
We
when
should
she
take it.
has her back on us,
Do you know
Stabby,
what
stabby!
the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
no, it can benefit us both. Leave her in the basement. No. I don't have a nagging feeling. No. I didn't get to bring my blade down here. Remember, how am I supposed to get you out of those chains? That's goodwill, right? Why don't we talk it out?
You came to me with empty hands last time, too.
Oh, right.
That didn't mean
Fuck,
you
I
hadn't been
forgot.
plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
Hey, the blade appeared out of nowhere.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time.
Exactly.
I think you're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
Also a good point. Okay. Well, I don't have the blade. How am I supposed to get you out of here?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
You don't?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her
Oh,
wrist.
no!
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
How about a hug? Can we hug it out? Shake hands? Bygones be bygones?
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I don't have the knife. You want to appear to get the knife in my hand? Okay. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Let's just leave, princess. Leave with the princess. I mean, she's gonna kill us if I say I don't trust you. Okay, I'll lead the way, princess. I'll lead the way.
Yes,
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Here we go.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Look, I'm unarmed, okay? Well, actually, she doesn't look so bad right here. She could use a little bit of shave, but it's all good.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Okay. As you wish.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Lady... Princess,
Shouldn't
I'm
matter who
unarmed.
leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. That doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah, I agree with Hiro. We're gonna make an incredibly stupid
We're
move
talking
here.
a lot about trusting someone
gonna-
who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. Don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
We're gonna turn our back on the woman that we just betrayed and killed. Step onto the stairs. You first. If I say you first, she's gonna kill us right here. If I stepped onto the stairs, she might kill us later. Or she just might kill us while we have our back turned. No. She still needs us to get her out of here. So she's not gonna kill us until she is absolutely certain she has her freedom. So we have to stall this.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Shush, opportunist.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement.
Is the door gonna
The
close?
princess follows close on your heels. Perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Come closer.
You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's
Oh,
the
that's
smart
how we should have
idea.
done that.
She can't
Shit.
sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
Yeah, but we have the stairs behind us. We're at a very bad advantage if that's the case. We could easily trip it. Yeah, that's not a good idea either.
No. The stairs are a bunch of
Yeah,
overgrown
pretty
roots.
much.
You'll trip and hurt yourself. But
Oh no.
the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Tell me the door's not gonna close on us.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Alright, keep going.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
Oh no. Oh no.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs,
Well.
your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
My boner?
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Why did you do that? Why did you... We were almost at the end of the door.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
Oh no. We broke our leg or spine or something.
Wait, why won't we be getting up?
Our spine's fucked.
I'm afraid your back is
Oh
broken.
shit. Yeah.
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it.
This
that
sucks.
sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done.
Thanks, opportunist.
If you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralyzed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
So we're not escaping together. We're gonna be stuck down here for all of eternity. This sucks.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Well, yeah, I mean... yeah. I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell is that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? Gotten out of here. We just trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Oh, that's
By our
sweet.
very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Yeah, I had it coming.
This is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
Damn it, opportunist! I should have listened to you. I'm sorry.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh, damn it.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
Well, think of another plan. Think of
Just
another
one
plan.
problem with that. And what's that?
She probably would have seen it coming.
She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have
Okay.
gotten to the blade first.
Oh, that's also true.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Should have brought the knife down here, huh?
The
Ah!
princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's not as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Ha 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 ha.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
No. We're just gonna be lying down here for all eternity. Man, this ending sucks.
Wait,
But it makes sense,
are we
though.
both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go.
But how do we kill ourselves?
Side. In all this chaos,
We
you may
need
have
to
actually
kill her
managed to
or
deliver a lethal
us
wound.
in order to get
We'll
the
be
final
saved
vessel.
After all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Still there?
Are you still there? What happens next?
Doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
The narrator like vanishes in the most weirdest time.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Is the narrator trying to kill both of us if it's like this? Oh. Okay. Is that the final vessel? Okay. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Okay.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? What?
Yeah. I remember this. Alright, let's try and save first. Empty slot. Okay. Approach the mirror! Mirror, mirror on the wall. What's the happy ending of this all?
This doesn't feel right. It feels. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Alright. Approach. Nothing should happen though. Same as last time. You are nothing at all? Where's the reflection? Oh wait, I see a crow. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. You better not give me a jump scare. I see a crow. Are you me? What do you think? You're looking at a mirror.
I think you know what I am.
Huh? Oh, you're back. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in half into two. I think you know what I am. No, not really. Is the narrator the crow? Ah! And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh no! What is this? What is this? Where's the girl? So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Excuse me? Ugh. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
No, I have more questions. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator been different? Oh my god, there's a lot of questions. Destroy the mirror. I don't need to destroy it. I mean, I got questions. What is the princess? Did you make her too? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? No, I was not. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Huh? I'm the god I made to rid the world of death. To rid the world of death? The world of death. He made me to get rid of death. So in order to... That sounds like one of those genie moments. Like, I want to prevent further suffering or something like that. So I basically just made everyone disappear. Basically a Thanos thing. So I'm the long quiet, which is I am the emptiness of the world, I guess. Ah! No, wait. Okay, what about the princess? As a god, I always knew I was I always knew I was special. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrative been the same? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I look at you, ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? I met you many times. Have you been the same? Were you a god or were you? Are you a god or were you a god? I wasn't supposed to see this. What did you do to it? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. If I destroy her, wouldn't I be alone? If you made us, I want you to know what this has been torture. I don't think he cares. Do you think for all this hubris? Man, there's so many questions here. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually important even. I wouldn't say death is good, but it is necessary. I mean, life, it's like life and death. Light and darkness. Yin and yang, right?
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
If I destroy her, wouldn't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
No. Do you know things... Do you know that things won't just get worse if I destroy her? What would it be like a world without her? It would be nothingness. I don't want to be a god. I don't want to be me. Screw being.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Okay, he's really talking out of his ass, some of this stuff. Are you part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective.
I'm just going to keep asking until he dies.
From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Oh, man. Alright, we get to ask a few more questions. Does it hurt when I have so many more questions? Every time I ask you something, blah, blah, blah. Versions of you. You said that before, so I really was meeting different yous. Why couldn't you have told me from all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Hey, Joey, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, 2 more questions. But I've died plenty of times. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. You call this place a contract. What is this supposed to be? The people out there beyond the walls of the contract, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
So he's trying to stop death by turning everything into
When
nothingness?
the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Last question. Out of questions. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy Restia. I'm going to destroy her. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Well, should I listen to an
You
echo?
know what you have to do.
Goodbye, narrator. As the final fragments of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast, nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Okay. So we are the Long Quiet, and she is Change. When you arrive at the heart of these things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Uh-oh. Whoa. But I don't really agree with killing her. If... Like, not looking at her.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
So, other than the creepy, I see you, Fallen. So, other than ignoring the fact of what she looks like, what she represents and what we represent the Long Quiet, which is, you know, vast form of nothingness, and she represents change, forms. Both are necessary to life. So, if I kill change, it's the only way that. Then I will be alone. Then that's the only way for the Long Quiet to spread out to stop death. In a way, I guess you can say that she and the main character right here are like kind of like the light and shadow thing, yin and yang, fire and water, you know, life and death kind of thing. One really can't survive without the other, and one shouldn't really be without another. She's not exactly evil. She's kind of like part of you, I guess. She's always changed through your perspective, yeah. Yeah, she changed depending on what I do, what I did.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I see. Chasen? Yeah, I remember you, Chasen. What happened? Why'd you change your name to Fallen Games? Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
I see. No problem. Well, if you want me to keep calling you Chasen, sure, I don't mind it. I mean, the first time you did correct me on your name, didn't you? So there you go. That's how you know that I haven't forgotten you. Okay, when the Echo spun us from one into two. Okay, so we were one, and then he, I guess, split us in half? Give us you a choice and me a role to play. I'm not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Jason. No, I don't think we should kill her. I don't think we're gonna kill her. Because it's really about killing and falling on me. Let's talk this through. I still have many questions I need to answer before making a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess, slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave, but I don't know how to leave or where we go. Let's talk for a little bit. There has to be another way. Give me another option.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Can Needlepet? Yeah, I actually streamed it. As long as you have streamer mode on, it's cool. It's a short game. Just, you might get doxed on one or few things. So be careful with that.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Wait.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Wait, what?
But
Huh?
forever is not forever. I
Oh.
move and you react, and both of us break the other.
It's
But
one of the
breaking
vessels.
is only a
It's the
moment in time.
one where we betrayed her.
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Oh no. Address this vessel statement. Rejectors, I won't engage with violence. Argue independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Remaining silent means giving you're giving her like, yeah, you're right. I won't reject her perspective. Appeal, expand. You speak about life and death and change things, but it isn't what this isn't. Is this a boss battle? Because it kind of feels like it. I'll address it directly then. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there's no difference between growth and decay. With time, we could have been better. I have already come so far. What more is there for me to see?
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover. I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible.
No. Oh no. Did I die? Oh! Oh, this is like a battle of psychology, a philosophical questioning of everything that I don't think I'm very good at winning. I don't know. Hey, Cayman. Welcome, buddy. What game is this? It's called Slay the Princess. It's a visual novel psychological horror game. Ah. Pretty much, Jason. In your final moment, would you remove action itself from reality? Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world come to pass. You speak about life and death, okay, and stagnation, but this isn't what it's about. You can act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. No.
Oh, is it no? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Only the flood of bodies. You hold every possible sensation and then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
You can turn the text echo off.
We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Continuing to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore. Yeah.
You play into your emotion of pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
That is true.
Your liver puts stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Continuing to appeal. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture. I think this might be the best one.
The whole of reality.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me.
Yeah. This is about us stop trying to hurt each other. Oh,
Hollow
man.
eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises.
Gotta say, this music is pretty banging.
I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Yeah, I'll see you, Jason. Good luck on your
Without
stream.
me, all that's left to do is linger.
Continue to appeal. We're not the whole with real. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am? I don't know if any of these choices are right.
There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. Oh no.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things when you believe in all, when you get to sit above it all. What do you think will happen if we leave here? I don't want to kill her. I don't think that's an option, or that's an option I don't want to take. We need to be with her. Either we go together in death or elsewhere. That's what I think. But again, if we leave, then
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
that sounds not very fun. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Uh-oh. Free myself? Again, there's no wrong or right choices, huh? I don't know what ending I'm getting here. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressuring in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
I love you.
I love you too. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Huh? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
Huh, interesting. There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Well, I got no other choice. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Huh. There are no endings? I need some spark notes on this, because I understand, I guess, the basic premise, but I'm not sure, like, what are the other endings? I'm really, really curious. But man, that was a pretty intense moment. It was creepy and disturbing until maybe the end of it, when I talked to the narrator in that mirror, broke the mirror, and then it got extremely more philosophical. I mean, there were still some creepy images here and there, but I was more allured by anything else. Until we got to the part where, oh, this is what it's all about. These aren't exactly humans or anything. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Looks like the guy from Avatar, the princess. Is that right? You mean Jake Sully came in? I gotta admit that the voice acting really, really carried this whole game. Especially the narrator and the princess. It was awesome. Granted, the other ones are also very, very good. I'm pretty sure that I haven't gone through every one of them. I'm sure there are more.